Hello and welcome to this showcase of the new US 35th Division, which is not the same as the Soviet 35th Division. And you got an 11th Division here and an 11th Division here, and I think that's going to be a problem some time from now, but you probably don't care about that. So, this is also at the bottom now. Look at that. Check that out. Wow. Incredible. Let's see that one again. Wow. So you get a supply goat, greatest of all time supply. Same as 101st, so that's not new. This thing is new, and this is 6,000 supply in a card, because everything is 6,000 supply in a card now. That was last patch's change, so there's no difference between all the supply anymore. So which I think is a big shame, actually. So this is 1,500 for 50 points, whereas this is 500 for 25, so yeah, but if you lose this, you're gonna mold. So let's bring that, and one of these. And in terms of CVs, nothing else is new in this tab. They're all in, look at those divisions down at the bottom. They're in a lot of divisions. Would be cool if they also removed the background so they didn't stick out like that, but unknown technology. So we'll run it like that for now, and we'll circle back later. You'll note that this has got a bit cheaper, and this hasn't. So, infantry tab, so yeah, there's, look, stop complaining, it's free. There's not a lot of choice here. Interesting, basically, the M67 recoilless rifle has been nerfed. Its range is less now, but that means that the price of the squads comes down. So this is now extremely cool. And basically, the whole point of this division, like this, didn't this used to be like 10 trillion points, and now it's 45. So that's interesting. Also in this patch, the dragon has been nerfed significantly, but its minimum range got reduced. So you basically don't need AT4s anymore because this is an AT4 with longer range, because it can shoot in forests, but it's got less range in the open. I think it was a mistake, to be honest, but so yeah, you'll note that everybody is pretty nationally guarding. They're all reservists, National Guard engineers. I've noticed a lot of the National Guards appear to be African Americans. I'm sure there's no Eugen statement here. This man has a different neck to his body. Anyway, so I'm not sure it's new that these have one pen. Probably not. So you can get lots of National Guards. You can get National Guard flamethrower. Like that's a pretty decent unit. It's not got an AT, but it's got a fourth weapon that doesn't do anything. So it's just a flamethrower troop, but it's 12 strength, which is pretty cool, so we're going to be bringing that. You'll see that you also get National Guard 50 cows, National Guard... Whoa, 10 points! I'm surprised Darix lets that one exist. Wow. So we'll be bringing that at 1 vet, and 10 points. 3 cards. Nah, there's no way Darix lets that stand. Man, you can buy more than one of these in a minute. Bro. So we'll get those in there. This is obviously a meta deck. And so we want the National Guard M67 because they're pretty cool. And we want to upvet them. We do need our military police to upvet all our National Guard people. And yeah, we also get National Guard Engineers M67. And you can bring lots of those too. We're going to be bringing them in the M13A1 because it's got 50 cal on it. It does not have smoke. It is 20 points. But I do like the idea of the 50 cal. Although, to be honest, what do I need that for if I've got 36? There's no way he lets that stand. It's definitely going to come down the next patch. Hippie having fun. Beat boot, the Eye of Sauron. Anyway, so as you can see, the division is about spamming M67s, right? Because you get a lot of them. You get 4 cards of M67s. So we don't want those in the those things. And to be honest, we don't need that many of these. I'm sure 16 is more than enough. And yeah, we want these guys because they can fight. We'll bring them at 1 vet. Well, to be honest, nobody's doing much fighting here. And the dragon, of course, is... It gets 1 less MG, apparently. But, yeah, we'll try the new and unimproved dragons. And I would like a CV card, if I can. 3 avail, not bad. 1 vet. 8 strength, that's not bad. All infantry CVs got a lot cheaper this patch. So we got a lot of, to be honest, we really don't need 2 cards of these, and then we can bring National Guard Ito, presumably. National Guard M40A1. Oh, I see. Sadly, it's got the wrong thing here. But with the dragon coming down in range, this starts to become more useful. But 1400, when this is 1200, fulfills a similar role, so I don't see the point. It is cheap, though. And, you know, like, how many of these do I really need? But this is 3 times as much. It's definitely not 3 times as good. So I want the Ito, but then I only get 5 of them. But I think that's reasonable, because 16 pen can't one-shot a 3 armor vehicle. So just sorting this out. There we go. So we've got the National Guard. Lots of National Guard going around. You'll note that we don't have any M113s. I don't see the point. Just bring more National Guard. RT tab, right? So the National Guard M110. So this is cheaper because it's reservist. And it's like vet locked. So we'll bring 2 of those. And then this is the 81 is bad. So these are new in that they're National Guard variants of existing hardware. This is kind of new though. Maybe. Was this on the last... That's new. Maybe. Do let me know. I prefer the self-propelled one because I can drive it around. Maybe it'll survive some counter battery. But you can see the idea. You get lots of RT, basically. Lots of RT slots. You could bring 6 paladins if you wanted. Tank tab. You get a lot of M60s. They're not very good. So first of all, you get this thing. National Guard... Toe 2 thing, mediocre stealth sadly, but good optics. So it's got like recon optics for some reason, and it's got 50 cal on it, and it's got Toe 2 on it. And you get quite a lot of those. So I am going to be bringing this. CV still kind of bad. I think it got faster. I'm not entirely sure. I could have sworn it was like 36 last patch. I might be making it up. But it's still kind of bad. Shoots very slowly. The Toe 2 thing is interesting. It's got mediocre stealth, so it's probably going to get spotted. But it's actually quite decent looking. You probably don't need the extra like suppression resistance because it's just going to explode anyway. It's Toe 2, right? So we'll bring that. And then you've got all the M60s, right? So this is the M60 Rise CV, which is called CP for some reason. I don't know if that's just a bug. And that's got 1925 range. And then this one is the normal version, and that's got you see that they're all reservists. Well, apart from the CV, right? I could have sworn there was something. Here we go. So I forgot about this, right? The MP Patrol gets a Patrol Humvee, which has the military police tag on it, which means that it removes the reservist traits of the tanks. So we need this unit so that we can use the Humvee, which is sadly 35 points, and stick it on the tanks. So we need it. So where do we put it? Yeah. Where do we put it? So... I guess we're going to have to get rid of... Ah, these are so cheap, though. Do I really need this? 9 strength, 10 strength. Oh, these guys have a machine gun. But it doesn't matter. So a machine gun is 2 riflemen, basically, right? And so if these guys have 10 rifles and these guys have 8 and a machine gun, they fight with the same power, except these guys have 1 more HP. So, this is the worst unit, and they cost the same, and these guys get shocked, so we're getting rid of that. And then we can get the MP Patrol. In fact, I could have got rid of this, because it's only 5 strength. Nah, we need as much MP as possible, I suppose. And we'll bring it in the Patrol Humvee. The Patrol Humvee, so that we can put the Humvee on our tanks. Back to the tank tab. So, basically, I've got a strat, which hopefully we'll get to showcase if I can find a willing victim who hasn't heard about my strat yet. Which just basically involves just rolling all these down mid at the start and seeing how far we get with that. I tried it against Tanner one time, and it worked. So, So this is the Rise, right? And then this is the TTS, which you'll know from 8th, except this is the Reservist TTS, so it is worse. But it has the TTS stats, right? So the CV is the same, so the range is higher, but the pen is very low. But at the same range, these have the same pen, because pen goes up by 1 for every 175 meters, and this is 350 meters difference. Yeah, it is. So yeah, it's got max range gun. Sorry, this is updated, so it's messing up the stats. And it's got more accuracy, which means at the same range it's got even more accuracy. But it's still reservist, right? And it's 35 points more. And then you're comparing these two. So this one is that one, but with ERA for 10 points more. You get 1 more HP. So I don't think that's worth it in the slightest. So we're just going to ignore that one. And we'll bring this, the CV one, and then we'll bring some of these. Let's see how far we get with that. We'll also bring this, because we want TOE2s to pad out our tanks. The idea is the tanks are going to go first. They're going to soak up some hits, and then the TOE2s are going to deal the damage. If it goes late, we just had it on this div, right? You see, there's no heavy tanks. Recon. So check this out. This is a recon plane, and it's in the recon tab, and it's got hydras on it, white phosphorus hydras, which pop smoke. So that's a really cool meme. We'll see how useful it is, but it's a cool meme. So we obviously have to bring that. Then you've got National Guard scouts who are in 24th, and you can bring them in the National Guard ACAV, which is new on this div. Right, so that's 45 points, and it's actually a pretty decent piece of kit. So we do want those, because the National Guard themselves are quite cheap, which means you can actually get quite a few ACABs. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think this is going to change again before you get it. I do get it early because I'm super cool. I don't think it's going to change again before you get it, but we'll see what happens down the line, because that's quite an effective strategy, actually, thinking about it. Can't do everything at once, though. So, Cav Scouts get dragons. So these are National Guard Dragon Scouts. But the dragon got its range reduced. Obviously, it's been replaced by a not particularly nice-looking thing either. So, but I can see 8 men for 40 points with an AT being... Although 14 pen can't one-shot anything with 3 armor. I'm not even sure if it can one-shot anything with 2 armor. So that's pretty bad. But given that the minimum range has been reduced, it's just like a better version of the law one, which is why the law is more available. What is a SUI? It's a sniper team with ground surveillance radar, 4 men. 50 points for ground surveillance radar. I think we can do without. This is a recon helo. I used to like these a lot, but I've got a recon plane. And this is an ACAV National Guard M60. Hang on, how much is... This is the A1. Right, so where is... Whoa. So the ACAV's only 5 points more, and it obviously starts further forward. So that's a really good deal. That's a really good deal. We'll see how long that lasts. So we'll up them. And we'll revisit this if we need it. AA, so you get the Eyehawk, which you're probably going to need. You also get the National Guard Roland on wheels, which is pretty interesting. So it is a Roland 3 on wheels, and it's got 4,425 meter aircraft range, which Roland. Okay, it's the same. I don't know if that's changed this patch or if it was like that before. I don't pay too much attention to my Rolands. So, I'm sort of going backwards. So, obviously, Eyehawk, great. Roland thing, great for the opener because it's wheeled. It's going to get there pretty fast. And it can shoot helicopters. It's wheeled, so we got to try that one out. And to be honest, if I've got this, I probably don't need the Eyehawk because it's got, the Eyehawk sort of fulfilling a similar role to this. So we'll get rid of that. And I'm going to upvet this. And then this is a funny one. It's like the Pivad's predecessor. The predecessor Pivad's. It's called a Duster. So it's got anti-helo, allegedly. Not sure how useful it's going to be, but we got to bring it. We'll upvet it. Then you've got National Guard Red Eye if you just want to miss. So this is the Fliegerfaust. And National Guard Stinger if you want to hit things. But it's the Stinger Basic, not the Stinger Normal, not like the SAS Stinger. So we'll bring 8 of those, I suppose. Heli-Tab. So you get the Huey gunship off Rising Storm 2. So that's pretty funny looking. Pretty funny looking gunship. So we have to bring that. And then ECAS, which is different from a Cobra somehow. I'm not quite sure yet how, but it's got 3 avail, but it's National Guard, and it costs 125. Right, I gotta look this up. What's it called? ECAS, right? Cobra, yeah. And then ECAS. So it's the same, but it's reservist. Okay. And that's why it's cheaper. That's why it's 5 points cheaper. Okay, cool. So that's that. So we'll be bringing some ECAS. And the National Guard Tow Cobra is a reservist Tow Cobra for 5 points less, but it's sadly 2 avail instead of the 3 on the regular Cobra. So we'll bring that because sometimes you need it. Although I'm getting pretty sparse now. Air Tab, so you get lots of these Dragonfly guys if you enjoy losing. So we've got enough memes in the deck. We've got enough memes in the deck, so we're not going to be bringing that. F4 Phantom AT with the new and improved Mavericks. Mavericks do a lot more AP now. A lot more. A lot more. Somebody's Discord messaging me. I'll just edit this part out. Oh, it's not important. It's just Zato complaining about Warno. So the Maverick is a lot better now. Take from that what you will, but obviously this one is also a lot better. You see this is actually pretty cool now. Wow, that's a really good plane, actually, for the price. We're going to be bringing that now. And then you've got the F-16 AA2, which is the one that's in 11th Cav. So you've only got short-range ASFs. So, well, I mean, this is an ASF. And it's only 20 points more. Oh, I guess I don't get enough of them. So we'll be bringing the AA2. And we'll be bringing the LGBT. I've run out of points, so what do I get rid of? Listen, if this goes late, the game's over. So we don't need that many ACAVs. Which lets me bring another... Because I kind of want the second LGB. And I would really love... so let's get rid of some tanks. Because we probably don't need... Well... I like my tanks. But I'll be honest. 18 of these you can buy quite quickly. 10 of these and this is probably a bit overkill. So we'll get rid of that. Great. And now we can get the Seed. Which should protect our LGBTs. We'll see. Seed in this game, kind of bad. You'll note that this is 4,400 range, and this is 5,650. So that's the National Guard div. I hope you enjoyed this deck build, and now we'll have a 1v1 game. Right, so here we are in game, and oh boy, it's going to be a doozy. So we're just going to hit him hard with the big boy Steiner attack. The Steiner attack. Steiner, if you're watching, give me your strength. I should have brought the guys in M11 thingies, to be honest, because there's no point bringing them in trucks if I need guys to support this attack. So the advantage of bringing these, right? What's faster? Oh man, they're even faster. That's not good. Right, and then we get the military police cars.
Looking for enemy planes.
Is it working? I guess the aura doesn't appear in until the game starts. Anyway, he's playing 35Y, so we're gonna have some advantages over him, and we're gonna have some disadvantages. Basically, if it goes, yes, recording. If it goes too late, then I'm just gonna lose. But we ain't going late with this one, Captain. This.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
I've never seen him swear.
Recon unit at your
Maybe he
orders.
does. So no point bringing the recon. I've built the deck wrong. I should have brought more 50 cal guys, but hey, we didn't do that. So we'll get a couple of the dusters, and we'll get a Roland. Don't have any points left.
Report heading to Red Leader. I am listening.
Running out of points quite quickly here. And the idea is to try and take Echo as fast as possible, right? Alpha Echo, and then just sit on it. And, yeah. There we go. That should be sufficient. So this is my
Radio check. Red 1-6,
deployment.
over.
And we're just checking. Okay, so he's 20 minutes away. My food is 20 minutes away. But it's not changed. I usually make all my own food, but I messed up this time. So that's not happening. This is actually really cost efficient. So, I do need a second CV for Charlie. Right, I've made a big boy error. I should have brought something in the 50 cal thing, but oh well, we'll make do. So we've got probably too many of these, but yeah, 3 tanks, CV tank, lots of 50 cal guys. And the idea is to just run into the enemy. Although I think in terms of... So this is 10, but the transport's making it cost more. This is 70 for 10 men, which is 7 points a man. And this is 30 for 3 men, which is 10 points a man. So, yeah, okay, they're the same. So we're going to Ibiza. We're going back to the island. So we'll get that there. That there. There, and it's kind of a weird one because we're on the good side anyway, but I just want to get Echo, right? So let's shift our focus. I did tell him that we should be fast, and then now I'm being slow. So, you know, credit to Tortique. Tortique. I'm just going to call him Tortique. My food guy is set off. It's gone to 19 minutes now. This game ain't going to last 20 minutes. I'm just going to win. Nah, I'd win. And we're going to be unloading, might as well put one in there. Yep.
We'll deploy at this position.
And, oh, we've actually got 5 tanks. I thought there were only 3 normal, and I've got 1 more than I banked on, which is obviously a good thing. Great. So, we didn't buy the funny, haha, I scout the map at the start thing. And I'm not gonna buy it because I can't be bothered. So thanks for waiting. So here we go. We're going hardcore. We're going hardcore down mid. It's the Steiner attack. It's the Steiner attack. So I kind of regret bringing the Roland because it's wheeled. Maybe more dusters would have done it. And it's time to thank the generous channel joiners. You know, you're making all this possible. Getting your names on the screen. Getting the videos early. Getting members exclusive videos. The one join at the lowest level is worth 2,000 views. So if you're feeling bad about your ad block, you could do that. Yeah, it's great to have sort of a steady source of income, whereas the views are sort of all over the place. And ever since I put this one on, I'm getting limited monetization on all my videos, which is really makes you think there might be a potential lawsuit in there for me. So we're gonna get a big cash injection once all our transports sell. And yeah, we've got to take Echo or we're gonna lose the game. I probably should have bought a mortar for smoke, but we're not about that apparently.
Ready to blow some tanks,
as I've recently discovered, I am not about that. So we're not gonna sell that.
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
And then he can come over here, but the thing is, I sort of need to like rush hard, right? So okay, so we know he's in there, but we will buy we will buy 4 of these. We're going hard, man. There's no waiting. There's no waiting. We ain't waiting around. So this guy is capped back, and now I will send him over here. What? Okay, that man is apparently out of LOS, but actually not. Many such cases. Right, okay, so this does have the thing.
Going there.
So we're gonna be patrolling our rises, and okay, so now we're walking forwards. We're walking forwards, and we're walking forwards. That's a tank.
Get down.
Hopefully it's one that I can fight with. That's a T80. We're gonna have a tough time. It's a T80.
One less.
So we're dusting. Our dusters are firing. We're doing a lot of dusting here, and you'll note that that is shooting me. Okay, so we've got a guy in there as well. We're gonna try and bomb that guy because I don't want to lose the game. And yeah, so okay, great. These guys can't actually engage, which is obviously a bad thing. He's not. I hate this game sometimes, man. So that didn't do anything because he faded from vision and then it just lost targeting. So you see he's moving back there, right? He's trying. What? Okay. So he's focusing the CV.
I'm running out of ammo. Let's go.
And sadly we can't see the guy. We're gonna move these over here. This guy is probably doing alright for himself. We'll get this down to here. I'm trying to... right, okay. So he's actually still there. You see he's reversing and he's cheesing the hell out of it, but he's a Wargame Red Dragon player, so you should expect this. And, okay, there's some sort of wacky secondary explosion there. So we've managed to take the zone so far. We're just going to buy the Weasel now, because, listen, I can't kill that guy without air. And I'm not getting any air. So, okay. So we've lost all the tanks. He's done a great job of just reversing away from me, which didn't happen in my last game. So we've lost all the tanks now. So we're going to try and kill these OSAs, but it really does depend on this thing, which fires its missiles quite slowly. So you see it fired 2 at 1 there, which is obviously not what you want.
Squadron ready.
He was clearly expecting this, so we managed to take the zone, but everybody's dead. So we're gonna do some falling back here. He didn't switch this one off, so we'll get 2 missiles off on that. Okay, we'll only get 1 missile off on that apparently. So that's still there, so we'll buy the next LGBT. You see that he has managed to, okay, he's bought that, that's bad.
One less coming.
You see that he is just shooting me to death here, but we did manage to get in, and we're on a cheeky +4. Sadly, we lost the dude, and he's not flying over the roads. So he's managed to get back in here because he didn't actually lose anything, he just reversed. It would have been a bit better if he wasn't 39Y and he was some sort of lighter div, but he was not. So, so you just sort of got to cope when things like that happen, and everybody's dead. So, you know, we probably could have done with some smoke or something. Just saying. But I don't know who was put in charge of this operation. He clearly wasn't thinking things through. But hey, we got a good point lead. We know where he is. This thing... Well, we'll just go shoot that. We can't see anything. Oh, that we could have bought the thing. It probably would have exploded anyway, but hey. So that went okay. My delivery driver is on a bicycle, so it seems that we can't tap out of the game just yet. We're gonna have to keep playing, sadly. So he's just gone back in there, and we can't do anything about it. So yeah, we'll get that.
The captain and his bullseye.
And that was a nice clean kill, as they say. So he's managed to re-get into this zone, and now we're going to have a very tough time. Although we are still on a +2 because we're on the good side. And you'll see that this guy can maybe help this. Uh-oh. Oh, he missed the first one. Oh, will he miss the second one? Oh, just managed to land there. So we'll buy Ito, and we'll get M67. Oh, okay, that's not good. So this man does not have AT, so that T80B is going to kill him. And we're basically going to spend the rest of the game just getting beaten up by T80s. He has picked a an ideal pick against us with his heavy tanks, designed to counter this div. I did not suggest a div to him, and of course he wishes to win, so we must take these things into account. What I'm doing here is when you put a guy on low altitude, he can remit. So that's probably dead because it's got less than 1 top armor. So yeah, there that goes. And with it, my AA. He doesn't get very good planes though. 39Y did get nerfed a little. So okay, we're just gonna have to stack toes, I reckon. A toe there, and I could really use some recon. Great, so we are. Okay, so he split his volley as well. That's how you know he's a Wargame Red Dragon Pro. He's splitting his volley there. Sadly, this thing only has 2 top armor. Oh, it might actually die. It did not. Hopefully he doesn't know I'm there. Although, he does, because he can just listen into the map, and even if he didn't, there's really only one place I can be. So not the best. I mean, it would have been nice if he'd let me win, but you know we can't have nice things. So this guy is probably about to explode as well, and we're going to be buying some supply now. And where's that mortar? So we're actually gonna, because it reloads in 3 minutes, right? Unless he bought a thing for it. This can get shot from there, and he will have it in the perfectly microed ideal position, because he's a Wargame Red Dragon Pro. So we're gonna put a dragon in there, try and get one of these to here, and we'll put some engineers in here. So yeah, we can't kill his tanks basically, that's why he picked this div, the perfect counter as it were. So he's sort of trying to kill me there, succeeding in killing me there. So we're having a very, very tough time. A very tough time. So we need to try and kill that. All that. I'm not sure what happened to his SU, if it's repaired yet. We'll find out. He is in this building, but we can't see him for some reason. Okay, so he's just vanishing. He's just vanishing. Sadly, we are going to evac left over that OSA, which does not hit us, so that's fantastic, isn't it? And now he knows that the LGBT is down, which is why he's moving forwards there. Like I said, he's a very good player. He's dodging the toes. Okay, so this is probably going to die now, actually, because I messed up. Because that OSA is going to get 2 shots off on it. Okay, it must have run out of bullets. So this is about to explode. So this is why he went for the grab. Thank goodness he didn't get the good side. Otherwise, we'd be struggling even more than we already are. So, really just got to move your stuff, otherwise it explodes. And yeah, so we think he's in there, but he might not be, and we also know he's in there, so we'll just keep moving around. This guy's about to die, so we need some more M67s over here. I'm not sure if this is going to make it. We could use another supply. Get some cheaper supply as well. What? 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 Okay, so the new and unimproved Metis is still killing my stuff, so it's still good. So you can't pretend it doesn't exist. This has got a Ito. He does have an Igler in here. That's a shame, I've been stunned. So I need to reverse. And can that shoot me here? Can never be too careful. We'll put this on return fire. Look to see. How does he see that? Okay, we're not in the ideal position yet. Okay, so I put myself on return fire, so he can't actually see me, which is great news. So we'll buy the next Weasel for the OSA, and behind that we will try to blow up some tanks. So we know he's going to be in there, and we see him there. And I will really want to buy another Tow Cobra for over here, although he does have the Igler. So yeah, you see he's marching this forwards to spot me. This is sadly still low HP, because, you know, So he switched off the OSA there, as you can see. So this is just going to explode now. So we need to evac everything. I'm going to lose that LGBT. He's a much better player than me. As you can see from him missing all those shots there, that's because I'm actually way better than him. This is still here, apparently. I just sort of forgot about it. He's got the OSA switched on, and as I evac, I think I will actually... No, okay, it didn't shoot, even though it was right on top of it. It just didn't shoot there, so... You know, it's rough, but that is what happens sometimes. You gotta be wary of that. And, yeah, so we got a big problem here, that he's just gonna smoke me and run into me. But my infantry is a little better than his.
Need some extra firepower? Adjusting when target.
Which is crazy that, like, that guy just went in there and I can't see him, which is just wild. So it is a shame that their way of fixing the vision problem is to just make many units less range as opposed to actually fixing the vision problem. So we're probably going to get pushed out here. I can't see this working out. These guys are only National Guard people, you know, they can't really survive this. I'm going to evac that. I invested too much in planes, because he can shut me down with those SUs, and he gets Cubs and he gets OSAs, so it's just not ideal really. So he's going to grab me again, and these are probably going to explode. I should have kept one there and one back. So that was very silly of me. We are going to buy this, and we're going to get... not sure what to do. So this is not routed, which is nice, and now we can move this up. You see he's trying to move in over there. I say trying, he's succeeding in moving into that objective. So he's using his smoke very well. How is my guy still 17 minutes away? It's definitely been more than that. So he is getting in here because of that smoke, you see. So that's good smoke play from my opponent there. And this guy can't make it. He's got to go. But we're just going to leave him there instead because I'm a very foolish... No, we're not. We're leaving him. So this man sadly has ran out of things. So I pressed evac, but it didn't evac because I had two things selected, which is a big problem with this game, but it is what it is. Apparently my engine has been... Whoa, the hokey cokey. Okay, so I'm not sure if they made those faster or something. So you see the Metis is still very, very, very good. So as you can see, I'm being beaten up. So now he needs to get in here, which he can do quite easily, actually. So we'll get supplied there, get this back to there, and we could really use a guy in there and a guy in there. And I just need to get used to the fact that dragons are now short range AT and that you can't burst them down, because that is different to what I'm used to. So we'll get that guy to there, get this back there. I just can't shoot any of that. He's got too much stuff there. So yeah, it's 16 minutes on the delivery. Looks like it's going to be a full game. This man is out of rounds, so we need some supply for him. Over here we see an enemy, and that would be a good first target actually. So yeah, that's probably not going to kill that. I'm surprised he can see it actually. Must have some recon right in here. So we'll bring this over to here so it can shoot those hopefully, but we'll see. And this man is getting hammered. I'm just waiting for this, but I guess it doesn't really matter, right? 4, 5, there we go. Right, so shoot that. So we'll just get this guy back, because I don't think this guy's going to move. And we can probably snipe that. So I want to shoot that building, because he'll definitely be in there. Oh no, he's just putting them in the ruins. Because he's a Steel Division 2 player, he knows all about ruins, basically. I'm a little worried about... so I'm actually out of seaplanes because they all died, so... You know, I've just... Okay, well we can't do anything because that guy's still there. He is diving me. I should have brought the Eyehawks. I did not bring the Eyehawks, now I'm paying the price. So you see he's trying to move in over here. He might come over here, that would be a good idea from him. Whoopsie daisy, that wasn't very intelligent. So yeah, I'm just not a very good player. But you saw how I dodged all those missiles there because of how good I am at the game. So, you know, don't count me out. Why does it keep doing that?
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. AG loaded, ready to fire.
Yeah. So this is obviously not the most fantasticest thing ever.
Loud and clear.
And yeah, so he's probably going to come over here. As you've probably noticed, like he's making a play for it. You'll see, he's yeah, he's definitely coming over there. So we will put some dragons around. Yeah, he's definitely going for it. You can see him. And this thing can go over here. And this thing is not fully healed yet, apparently. Still healing. Still healing. Yeah, you can see he's coming right down. This thing can't do anything. I'm not sure about those SUs. He might have evac'd them, because this is getting like a pretty juicy target where it is now. So I want this. I want you here. Okay, so if he's gonna... Ooh, that would be a good one. If I can get that Osa, that would be cool. Oh, there's 2 of them. Well, we'll just sort of chance it. Oh, there's 3 of them. I'm so dead, dude. Yeah, you see it hit me before I hit it, and that's just how it goes. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So we will purchase a bunch of cheap tanks for this. And this guy is apparently not in the right place. Do you see he's coming in here? Whoa. So, where are you? You both on 4, and yeah, he's coming in over here.
What are your orders, sir?
Somehow this can't shoot that.
Checklist completed.
I need you to move back there, you to move over here.
Yes, sir.
To put Dragon in there, but he just wants to get in the corner, like he's not too concerned about, he'll also probably unload somebody in here.
If the enemy is in range,
We're gonna supply it for you, move you forwards, and get that over there if we can. Just holding on for dear life.
They spotted us. Bring us
That
there,
man is
taxi.
not alive.
Yes, sir.
Man is being
Everyone out.
unalived.
Assault.
But we do get a lot of ATGMs for the defense, as you can see. So that is very useful. Sadly, no MLRS, which would be useful on this div. Because you see he's managed to get in there and we don't have any saturation tools for him, so it is just difficult to deal with.
Where do you need us, sir?
Okay.
Fire. Smash them. Yes, sir. Fire avenue.
Whoa! Over here, he is attacking us.
Enemies nearby.
Is that a tanky thing? Yes, it is. Okay, we'll just get back.
Where do you want Roger? Moving them. Out there, you shoot first and ask questions.
And yeah, he's just trying to smoke his way in, and then he's going to sit in the corner with the CV. So we actually do need to get this guy over here.
I'm hit.
One of these guys are like MP. Yeah, he's just going to sit in the corner with a CV, so we've got to be very, very careful here.
Adjusting one target. Shut up and listen to the chief.
Problem is, so these guys do still have a minimum range, and on the AT, and because he's smoking, it's
I am listening.
yeah, the smoke, I can't shoot him basically. I hope that made sense. You see, he's also put that guy in there, and we can't really do
What are your
anything
orders,
about that.
sir?
Well, actually, we can try.
Moving, open your eyes. Yes, sir.
So, we just need to close the distance, but yeah, I should have brought some close range AT. I guess if he's going to smoke the whole map, it's still very useful, actually. I just didn't expect him to do that, but I should have done it,
Beware. Commies nearby.
because he wants to win. I think I'm going to lose vision on this guy. Oh, I got 2 HP. Sadly, we did miss there.
Well done, guys.
We evac the wrong way, but we did get him. We did get him, but he didn't die. No, he did die. He did die. We got him and he died. Okay, great. So now we're just closing the range with our cheapo tanks. The problem is the Moto Strelki, but he's microed it a bit badly, and our tanks are going in on his tanks, but his Moto Strelki aren't going in on us. So we got pretty skilled there. Just outskilled the crap out of him there. We are trying to shoot these T-80s, but sadly we are target switching. But you see, this can shoot now, whereas before you'd be able to close the distance. It can't actually do that anymore. Can't do that. So you see, he's retreating, and we're holding him. We're holding him. But you see, he can still shoot, even at this kind of wacky small range. He can still shoot. So you got to be very careful, because they've changed the way that works. So you need to be aware of that.
We're awaiting. 10 degrees up. Fire.
So yeah, we're getting
Warning
hammered.
to Red Leader. I'm listening. Bring us
And
back.
now he's going to MLRS us again.
Yes, Captain. Go
But
back.
we've got 18 minutes. Oh, my food's 5 minutes away. I don't believe it. I'm going to have to answer the door looking like this. He's Asian as well, so he's going to think I'm a silly Billy. He's going to be like, why are you dressed like that,
Ready
brother?
to attack. Oh,
I do get a lot of that.
everyone out.
I guess it's good that people are looking out for me, I suppose.
Assault formation. On me.
I'm losing my helicopters, which is not good. 4 minutes till the delivery.
Bomber ready. We've got them.
Alright, so he smoked that, so he clearly knows about it. Okay, and whoa, okay, he's got a lot of AA there.
Shut up and first we'll
He's got a lot of luck, that's what I was trying to say. Got a lot of luck there.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, what happens if I put him in the front building again? So we're just trying to buy time. But the guy is like right outside my house, and if I look away for 1 minute, I'm just going to lose the game. So this is pretty rough, man. I'm not sure how to fix this.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
So we need some tanks over here, because he's getting in over there as well.
We got them.
Right, so he's clearly... Wow, okay. So he's clearly trying something over there. And it's going to work, because I don't actually have anybody there.
Out there.
So...
Shoot first and ask questions later.
Yeah.
Have it. Get down. Captain.
As you can see, this man is getting shot.
Copy. Right up. Get in formation.
So, is there actually anybody up here? Like, if I just go here, did he put anybody there? You see, these Metis are pretty scary now that you can't close range on them anymore, because they changed it.
Out.
You gotta be very careful. And yeah, he will probably get in here. 16 minutes, 2 minutes till my delivery arrives.
Do you have a target, Captain?
What can I say, man? I did my best, but
HE loaded. Ready to fire.
he just,
Yes, sir. Go back.
he just held the line,
Let's
and
go.
now
Watch out
my
for the
delivery's here.
Yes,
So,
sir.
what's a man to do? You know,
Used up all our ammo,
my
sir.
food, even my food.
We'll deploy
So
at this
we're gonna buy this and this. Why not? And we'll actually we're gonna need like a couple.
We can't take it
I should have
anymore.
really kept those there from before.
All units. Enemy sighted. Baker 5 ready.
So I'm just gonna do a vibe check real
Do you have a
quick
target, Captain?
on.
Load smoke rounds.
Oh man, he's 1 minute away. I can't send this into there when he's 1 minute away. Okay, never mind. There are people there. So yeah, he's just gonna sit behind there now,
Yes, Captain.
and we can't kill him. And my food's here. So what can I say?
As you command,
I did
sir.
my best, but yeah, he really wanted to play a slow div, and
Calm down, speed,
I
driver.
really want to eat, so
Have it. Get
it's
down.
just the way it's gonna be.
Go back. Slow. Yes, sir.
But truth
We'll
be
deploy at
told,
this position.
we have lost, because I can't cross this gap. I don't actually have anything
The
that
enemy
can
is
do
in
that.
range, so
Although I suppose I could
stop
just
it.
smoke it.
Load smoke rounds. Backwards.
But
Yes,
yeah, you
sir.
see that the tanks, they get stunned in one hit, which is
Fire and maneuver.
not advantageous,
myself
one
are
could
ready,
say.
sir.
One could say it's not advantageous.
Enemy at 3
But
o'clock
unload you
high.
guys early,
Everyone out.
because he might be up to here by now.
Let's go. And watch out
Anyway,
for
he's
the
literally right outside. Yeah. Well, I've lost, basically. Just accept it. It's over. GG, well played. And now I'm going to go get my food. So I hope you enjoyed that showcase. And I'll see you in the next one.